Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here, and it's very cloudy outside now. It was not this cloudy earlier, but it's 73 degrees. It is cloudy, and we got dark, bro. F-I-R-A-A-S-T-Y. Thrasty in the chat, baby. What's going on, dark bro, Kombu, dark bro, Kombu, Michael Allen. What's going on, Michael Allen? We got dark bro, Michael, dark bro, Kombu, Gorilla, Michael, dark bro, Kombu, Michael, dark bro, Gorilla, Kombu, dark bro, Gorilla, dark bro, Kombu, Gorilla, dark bro, Gorilla, dark bro, Kombu, dark bro, Gorilla, Moji, dark bro, Gorilla, Frank, and Gen G. Let's get started. Absolutely, Gen G. Let's check out the market and see what's going on so far today. AMC actually finishing very well today. 6.89% higher and moving higher after hours. $8.18 right now. $8.15 at the close. Dude, look at Shib. Look at Shib right now. I have never seen anything so stagnant, man. Oh my goodness. This is like... what is going on with this price action? Nobody wants to watch this nonsense. This is dead flat. GameStop sitting at 1767 at the close, 1767 after hours. Bitcoin throwing some volume down there, 0.46% higher on the day, $26,377 on Bitcoin. NASDAQ actually finishing nicely today, testing those intraday highs that we were hitting earlier. The NASDAQ finishing at 13,271 points. GameStop 1767, Dogecoin 6.1 cents, Ethereum 1593, Shiba Inu coin sitting at 727, Bitcoin sitting at 26,385, the SPY 432, QQQ 359, Mullen Auto 55.8 cents. Very interesting spike up into the close there, allowing it to finish 5.28% higher, and it was actually about 2 cents even higher than that a couple minutes prior to the close. I don't know what caused that jump up. Sundial $2.08. Nice gain on Sundial. 777. You guys hit the jackpot on Sundial today. Netflix $384. Hycroft Mining 30 cents. MPW $5.29. Man, MPW continuing down. Tesla ended up higher on the day today, about 1%. $247.40 after hours. We've got Joby finishing at $6.49 and TMC sitting at $1.07 right now. TMC, man, giving back all of those gains that it had earlier. TMC looking like it's going to touch that 50-cent level once more. I don't even know where TMC came from, but nonetheless, it's on the screen. It's rolling. It's not doing too well right now. But Bitcoin, I like the green lines on Bitcoin right here. We're going to watch those bad boys play out into the after hours trading right now. 26,418 new intraday high. Let's go. Yeah, Bitcoin not looking too bad. Shib is a barcode. Especially if you zoom into here, right? That's a barcode. I mean, this is it. This is the actual definition of a stock or asset that is barcoding. Right there, guys. If you want to know what a barcode looks like, that is what a barcode looks like. So, yeah, Dark Bro's correct, man. I mean, that's a definite barcode. If I've ever seen a barcode in my life, Shib is barcoding. Which is crazy, dude. That one of the most popular assets in the entire world is barcoding. That makes no sense to me. Missed the morning live, so I let both ad runs completely before coming in. Frank, thank you. Seriously, if you guys do let both ads, not just on my video, but literally on anybody's video that you want to watch there, it seriously doubles the income. Skip the second one. Like, click skip on the second one. Unless the first one's like a minute long ad. Nobody's got a minute. But if the first one's like a 6 to 12 second ad, yeah, dude, just skip the second one instead. It literally doubles the guy's income. He's on a contract with us. What? I don't even know what that means. Oh, in a contract? He's in a contract? Somebody's in a contract. Did I miss something? And someone allowed Clay to take the next 2 days off. He's in a... oh, now I got it, Moji. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Technically, I don't have to take the next 2 days off, but I think it's going to end up being better, man. I don't know. I think my grandpa's going to be over here with me the next 2 days. And if that's the case, I don't know. I just don't want to, like, leave him downstairs while I'm going live or anything. I'd rather make sure that he feels like I'm not just coming up here and ignoring him or anything. So Yes, it's most likely going to be that way over the next 2 days. Very sorry about that. Definitely not days off, man. It's not days off. I'll tell you that right now. Who gets days off? What are those? Nobody, Michael. Nobody. Don't know. Heard of them, but I haven't seen them exactly. Yeah, it would be nice to see what those days off are all about. Gonna have to dock his pay. Let's see. Yes, minus dollars from zero. Clay pay up. I think. Yeah. So if you subtract from a zero and it's a negative, and if you're lessening the negative, I believe that's a positive. So if you're subtracting a negative, that is definitely a positive, last I found out. Subtracting a negative equals a positive. So, yeah, Moji, you are correct. Up it. Up it. But if you're going to be adding to my pay, and the pay is currently negative, then you got to make sure that you subtract from my pay, which would make a negative again, subtracting from a negative, potentially even more negative. It's confusing. It's confusing. Do whatever you think is right. PY is the number 15 yield max position for PayPal. Frank, man, what are we doing with the yield maxes here? You going all in on all of them? You kind of cutting back on a little bit of them? What's your strategy on them? Well, this new thing about Shibarium actually has me excited. Maybe we'll get a blockchain that actually does something for Shiba. So, Dark Bro, my thoughts are this on it. I believe it's a good idea. I don't think it's going to get anywhere near the traction that Shibarium has, though. That's not me being pessimistic. What I think is going to happen is this, and this is going to be very dangerous if the ecosystem team has the guts to do this. If they start talking about, I don't know what Shibarium's layer 2 blockchain is going to be called, but if they start talking about the Shibarium blockchain being a scam, being competition, because anytime these guys think something is competition, they try to cut it off. They try to call it a scam. They try to get the community to turn their backs on them. I would find it very interesting to see how they react to this. Why? Shibarium has been a very prominent member of the Shiba Inu coin community for a very long time, providing some very good information about Shiba Inu coin burns. They've never had a problem with Shibarium before. Shibarium has provided accurate information basically since they started. And if the ecosystem team begins to talk bad about this, I would hope that the community is, I guess, awake enough to see that they're trying to squash the competition. Okay? Now, with that being said, though, I still don't think, man. He's got like 100,000 on his Twitter account. I still don't think he's going to get nowhere near the same amount of traction and hype that Shibarium got with its launch. So I do believe it'll probably be small. But, dude, small contributions are still better than big contributions when the big contributions are zero. So I am a little bit excited about it as well. I just don't know if it's going to be as substantial as I would hope for. I say bring Pepe in on the lives. He needs to witness the greatness. Yeah, he could, man. I don't know if he will. I don't know. Pep's kind of shy when it comes to that stuff, so I don't know if he'd actually want to do that or not. I really don't. Have Grams go live with, yeah, I could. I really don't know if he would feel comfortable going live or not, but I think if he wanted to, man, I think it'd be cool. Hey, bro, I called long a few weeks back, 25,000, pulled 75% profit at 27,100, and now I stand. Any advice on what to do next, as I want lower, but not financial advice. PS5. Oh, look at this. PS5, future of crypto and not financial advice. I like it, man. I like it. PS5, future of crypto, not financial advice. Very nice name there. Let's see what we got. So let's take a look at Bitcoin here on the daily. Now, we are currently, you want lower? Dude, I think that lower is actually looking pretty decent. So you took it from 25,000 and rode it up. Very nicely done. We have already witnessed the curl. Okay, trying to bounce back a little bit today, but still unable to maintain this 50-period moving average, unable to get back above the 200-period moving average. So what do we got, dude? If you're looking at a couple things here, it still looks very bearish to me. Yes, we bounced off that 25. However, okay, you do have a death cross that just occurred last week, maybe September 14th, September 13th, 12th. I don't know exactly what day it was back here, but you had a death cross on a longer term period that crossed over. This blip back down. I believe that this is just a little bit of strength in the candle right here and a little bounce off the upper end of these candle bodies. I say the overall trend is still trying to push to the downside right now. Now, I will change my mind, however, if we can get back above 27,000. So if we get back up above, really if we get back above like 27.7, I change my mind. I don't know if this is necessarily the perfect entry because we are currently bouncing right now on the intraday. We're bouncing off this level of about 26,000, the upper end of these candle bodies here. But overall, I'd still be playing with a bearish, I guess, a bearish bias as opposed to a bullish bias there. But I don't know, man. I don't know if you really want to sell into an ascending trend line like you got on the screen right now. I don't know if that's something you really want to sell into. You might just have too much short-term strength. Moji, I'm going to be in the corner itching and shaking. Don't do it, Dark Bro. It's all right. Maybe we can. Forget the developers. That's what I say. Yeah, dude. I say forget the developers as well. If they're going to be talking crap about a legitimate project, I say forget them. That's no one for you, Dark. What about, well, yeah, what about us? Exactly. Dark Bro's used to sitting in a corner and twitching, shaking back and forth. 420 toothpicks, I hope, Chris. Chris got a toothpick. Moji! Stinking head Friday off because we all finished early today. Currently have to waste 2 hours, but I don't like sitting, gnawing on them toothpicks. There you go. Look, let's see what he says. Yeah, only have one more. Dude, can't you just soak your own toothpicks, Chris? I mean, can't you just go buy a pack of toothpicks for probably like $1 or less at the store and then soak your own toothpicks? And I think it was. I mean, listen, I don't know if you can or not, but I would imagine if you like the whole toothpick game, you could easily soak a toothpick in some oil and you'd be good on that. Now, if that stuff's illegal or anything, don't do it, Chris. I'm just wondering if you can do that. Please let me know if you can. You have a point there, Dark. Oh, Yield Max. I buy a half a share in the long-term and timer portfolio when they come out. On the first dividend, they are bumped to a full share. Dividends are put into the highest payer on declaration date. That is the plan. Very nice. Very nice. Now, I do, because I sold off of the Yield Max ETFs. I don't think I have any of those anymore. Because I think they're just redistributing capital. So if you feel otherwise, Frank, please keep us up to date on how your performance is going with those Yield Max ETFs, because I have no problem getting back into them if we take another look at them and I think something's different. But I personally think they're just redistributing capital at the moment, and I don't really like that strategy. Let's see. Let's go, Shib Burn. Let's do it, Michael. How come nobody likes Star Wars? Got me 59 trillion coins and getting wrecked. Is Star Wars another coin? Is that a coin or what do we got here? Star Wars. Star Wars or Star Wars Cat? Probably Star Wars. Star Wars is getting wrecked today. Down 22% right now. All-time graph, down pretty hard over the last 2 days here. All-time graph, yes, down. But this coin's only been out, man, for the last 6 days. And one good thing you notice, though, it might be a bad sign, but one good thing you notice is that volume is increasing. The bad part is volume is increasing as the price is decreasing. So you are seeing more and more people sell off into this right here. And what you want to see is volume increasing as price is increasing, indicating that more and more people are buying. But dude, this is a very low market cap coin. If people get into Star Wars, dude, 90,000 to $1 million, you're sitting there like 12xing before you even get to $1 million market cap. $76,000 worth of volume. It is down over the last 24 hours. But, dude, it's not bad when the coin does as much in volume as the coin's worth. Uniswap MEXC. I have no idea how Combo is using MEXC. Combo, does it give you that warning on your MEXC that your IP address is not supported? Does it have that warning on your thing? Because if it's got that warning on your thing, man, I'm downloading MEXC and I'm going to use it. Maybe you gotta be a dork to like Star Wars. Dork Lord for the win. Dark bro, I like what you're doing, man. Putting the attention back on Dork Lords. People go out in there and buy it, and you rip some money, man. I like it. Claudio. So there's a new blockchain being developed for Shiba in how many years? 10? So Claudio, yeah. If it was from the normal ecosystem team, I would probably say yes. It's gonna be about 10 years. But the fact that it is Shib burn, I would imagine it's going to happen a little bit quicker. I don't even think it's going to take till the end of the year now that they've started announcing it. I obviously could be wrong on that. That's just me guessing. But what I imagine it's going to be is just a fork of another blockchain. Okay? It's despite what the ecosystem team is going to tell you, it cannot be that hard to fork a blockchain. Right? It's copy and pasting code, man. You just got to find people to either stake or somehow validate the blockchain by mining. So I don't think it's going to take that long to get Shiburn's blockchain up and running, but I have no idea, where they're at, the progress they're making, and any of that stuff. So yeah, there's going to be an additional blockchain, and this blockchain requires Shiba Inu coin to be the gas token. And look, I think it's a great idea. We're just gonna have to see what all the fees are like, right? If this dude creates a blockchain and he makes a penny per transaction, the same as the guys on Bone do, but he's burning 1/10 of a cent as opposed to 10 millionth of a cent. Great. If he's awesome. I don't care if people make money, as long as it's not 165 million times more than the people that are supporting it. That's just too much, right? That's too much. If it's 100 times more, okay, well, we can still talk about that, negotiate it a little bit, but there's nowhere, that's not even comparable to 100 million times more. So, yeah, man, I hope he makes some money too, because if he's making money, it's going to motivate him to keep on working and keep innovating. Well, OG Star Wars is cool. I'm going to be a boomer and say the new ones are garbage. Dude, the last Star Wars I watched was Darth Maul, whichever that one is. And I went to the theater to watch that. I think it was about the time that Spy Kids came out. Because I remember going to the theater with Mom and watching that. Let's see. Michael Allen just ran out of touch boomer. Oh, yeah. Michael Allen's just an out of touch boomer. That's all he is, man. The new ones are garbage, with whatever the girl is. Mandalorian is cool AF. I like Mombu and Kombu. There you go. Mando, whatever that is legit. You guys, man, I'm telling you. Watch your mountain, Kombu. I'm a boomer, too. Watch your mountain. What are we talking about? Michael Allen and I will tag team on it. There you go, man. Get him. Mandalorian is good. There you go. But Ray Girl and that trilogy. Yeah, they try. I think this is the first thing Michael Allen and Dark Bro agree on in a long time. The Phantom Menace. Is that what it was, Dark Bro? Phantom Menace with Darth Maul. Bringing on old timers. Yeah, it really is. That's the last one I watched, man. I think it was about the same time that Spy Kids came out, and I remember going and seeing that with. I think it had that. I think they were racing in the desert. Right? Am I right on that one? They were racing in the desert on those hover bikes with that Jar Jar Binks dude or whatever he was. See you on the fantasy football field. Enough said. Yeah, Moji, man, you guys should probably get scared of me because I'm coming back. I'm coming from the bottom, and now I'm at the top. You guys better be ready for a comeback. The Claybro comeback. You guys are going to be talking about this. You're going to be telling your grandkids about this one. Claybro Company Microstrategy bought, yes, I saw this headline today, 5,445 Bitcoins 5 hours ago. Yet, I feel the market's quite bearish. Why hasn't it affected the Bitcoin price? So that is a lot of Bitcoin. All right, 5,000, millions of dollars in Bitcoin there. 5,000 times 29, a couple $100 million in Bitcoin, right? Well, that may be one of the reasons for the slight uptick we're having, PS5. That could absolutely be one of the reasons that we're seeing Bitcoin have a decent day today, right? The news comes out. Look at a 5-minute chart. The news comes out, and Bitcoin has had a nice little uptick. Now, as far as why it hasn't really rocketed the price higher or had a more dramatic effect on the price of Bitcoin, I would venture to say even 5,000 Bitcoin is not enough to move the price of Bitcoin. Now, let's take a look at that and see the overall volume that Bitcoin trades here. So we'll come back out to this one and here. Bitcoin it's got a $500 billion market cap, and it's doing 12.6, almost $12.7 billion in volume over the last 24 hours. $12.6 billion in volume. Let's just see what 5,000 Bitcoin really equates to. I don't know what it is. 5,000 times 6,000. $130 million compared to the $13 billion is 1%. Okay, so MicroStrategy. I was trying to think of the guy's name. I can't. Michael Saylor, right? Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy there. They only contributed to a 1% of the overall volume in Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. That is excellent. And that's if, right? That's if they bought all that Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. They may have just announced that decision that they've accumulated that much. But even if they just bought that today, it's only 1% of the overall Bitcoin traded. So it's still a very low amount in terms of overall volume. It could absolutely have an effect on confidence. If big institutions are buying, let's buy in. But in terms of overall volume and the overall buying pressure from Michael Saylor there, I don't think it would have caused a bump in the overall price. Dark Bro's my guy. There you go, Michael. MXC is the best centralized exchange out there, in my opinion. No BS. Just list mad coins all the time. Low fees. Say either every other swap I've used, come across, or issue has one issue or another. MXC is the cat's meow. Kombu, except I swear that I can't use it, man. I swear I can't use MXC. And I don't know why. I would love to use MXC, but it tells me that my IP address can't use it. Cool. Been licking those challenge chips. I don't know what a challenge chip is, dude, but I'll lick it if I need to. Bitcoin's doing good today. Finally got mine back from BlockFi. How long did it take, Frank? How long was it on there? How long was it stuck on there, man? That is crazy. Is the chat freezing? I hope the chat's not freezing. Guys, get your name in the chat right now and let us know if it is freezing. This is not a drill. Please be very active because we don't know. Who's cat turd? Not mine, man. Not mine. But I think it's Kombu's. Cat's meow. Cat turd. Cat's meow. That's the one right there. So I see J-Bones' chat. Everybody else is being awfully quiet out there. The chat might be freezing, Moji. You never know. Gorilla says not frozen. Not frozen. Thank you to one person for paying attention to the chat right now. Gorilla, thank you very much for letting us know that the chat is not frozen there. You know what I have not looked at since last week? T2024 coin. Did we make a good decision by not being able to get into that, or is it soaring? I haven't looked at it since the day after we first saw it there. Back down to 3 points per coin. All right, so pretty good decision not to get in there, and could be back on its way down to 1 point per coin. So it got a lot of interest, probably when it was listed on MEXC. All right, spiked up, did very well, and has come back down to a $200,000 market cap right here. Testing some lows kind of down in this area at about 2 points per coin, and finding some level of support in that area. But dang, man, I would love it at 1 point per coin. That might not be too bad, man. If these guys can stay in the loop, I still don't think it would be doing that bad in 2024 when everything picks up there. Challenge chip is like that gummy you ate, just a one chip in a bag. I feel like that chip would have to taste better than that gummy, though. That gummy was just straight poison. I know that gummy was poison. That gummy was poison. I'm pretty sure Simon tried to kill me on a live stream. It didn't work, right? But I'm pretty sure he did, and I do know what poison tastes like now. So Nobody eat that gummy bear. That gummy, at least the one that I had, man. That dude sent me a straight poison. Thought he was gonna kill me in front of everybody. Didn't work, Simon. Didn't work. Almost a year. Started my transfer about 5 weeks ago. Yeah, dude, I believe that's how long Voyager was locked up, man. It took forever to get money off of Voyager too. And dude, if you think about all of the hits that we have taken over the last couple of years, man, you guys are legitimately. Now, I know that like Claudio is just coming into the game. He doesn't understand the absolute savages that he is jumping on board with here. But dude, if you think about all of the hits that we have taken over the last couple of years, dude, you guys are invincible savages, man. I'm telling you, invincible. There's really nothing in your life that is going to knock you down that you're not going to be able to get back up from after facing what we've faced day in and day out for the last 2 years. I mean, you guys are you're a bad bunch of dudes. I'm telling you that right now. And Gen G, you're included in that. If you're still in here, I don't know if there's any other girls in the chat right now, but Gen G, you're included in that. Jeffrey, not frozen. Thank you, Jeffrey. Kevin Ellis, not frozen. Thank you, Kevin and Jeffrey, for also letting me know the chat is not frozen. 3 people are in here paying attention. Bro, I literally don't understand how and why. If you know there are two of a coin routes, Ethereum and BNB, why you would spend those? Yeah, the only thing that I would say is I've seen essentially, I can't actually say that I've seen more scams. I don't know, Dark Bro. I don't know. Sometimes people legitimize the Ethereum version as opposed to the Binance Smart Chain version a little more. That's the only reason that I would say to go with Ethereum over BNB. Yes, BNB is dramatically cheaper than Ethereum is, but it's just like, as far as I can tell, people legitimize the coins that are on Ethereum a little bit more than they do Binance Smart Chain. Popular social media influencer captured, swatted on live in here? Or no, okay, so you're saying swatted, the verb swatted, they went to his house. Now I gotcha. Okay, I did not see that. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I'm almost positive, man, if you called the cops around here, they would not send the SWAT team. They might send a cop to knock on your door, but they're not sending the SWAT team to go do anything in any house. The fact that these people are swatting people, I don't even know how you do that unless that crap is staged. I really don't know how you would do that. I swear, you call 911 around here, they would probably just send a cop to your door and ask if everything's okay. Nobody's sending the SWAT team anywhere. However, look at the market cap of Dork Lord on Ethereum versus BNB. I'm going to do it. The Loon community gets rid of all the current developers and wannabe developers, save up some money and hire real developers to work, show results, and it doesn't cause drama. Mike, man, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now, that could be a decent strategy, right? You're going to see cheaper prices before you get there, though. And I'll tell you this. I don't know if the community is ready for that. But I think that's the direction you're probably going to end up seeing take place. I think what we're going to see, man, and this is just a guess, right? No, J-Bones, I got you on that. I think this is just a guess, but I think we're going to deplete the community pool either by the end of this year or very beginning of 2024, okay? And I think these guys are going to walk away. So I don't even think it's in the community's hands to kind of let these guys walk away. I think they're going to do it on their own. I think it's going to show their character. Some of them may push through, continue working, and you'll be able to see, all right, these guys are truly here. Even if they're here for future returns of paychecks, great. They're willing to push through. And, you know, maybe those guys can stick around. But you're going to see, if those guys leave, you're going to see some lower prices on Terra Luna Classic before we get there, man. But why is Pepe doing so well recently in the last few days? Any info? I love you, my brother. We all remember that gummy bear. Oh, God, dude, that gummy bear was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And I don't know why. I don't know why Pepe is bouncing back over the last couple of days here. But well, yesterday we looked, it was at like 68, 69 points per coin. Now it's at 71 points per coin. The best that I've got, man, is it's still following the same trend lower. We're just seeing the lower highs being hit right now. So you can see, and it might be a little bit better. I don't know if we've got as good of a graph here on this trading view or not. But you can see the trend line of these lower highs being hit. And essentially Pepe may, if you're using this like descending channel right here, theoretically might be able to connect it all the way back to here. Yeah, you might even be able to connect it all the way back to there. But if you're using the lower highs that we've been hit, we could actually see Pepe come back up to about, I don't know, 8,600 points per coin, or depending on how long it takes to get there, 78 points per coin, and so on. So I think right now, this little bit of an uptick that we've had over the last couple of days is potentially a touch of those lower highs that are being hit. In terms of the descending trend line that you've got going on, it's really what we're seeing, man, is this channel right here. And it's a perfectly parallel channel as well. It's a descending channel, and Pepe just continues to trend in that channel. Overall, it's still bearish, right? Overall, this is still a very bearish outlook. If it breaks back above, I don't know when it would do it, if it does it in September, October, November, if it breaks back above this channel right here, it's going to be a bullish sign. But I think that the only strength you're seeing is a bounce off those lower lows, getting ready to test some lower highs. So hopefully that helps a little bit on Pepe. If that's not the case, man, I don't know what it is, but that's my best guess as to what's going on with Pepe right now. Let's see. Long-term retirement portfolio combined close up 0.61%. Green looks good after all red. Dude, green looks good. Yeah, man. Green is a necessity. Get smart with wife. Markel, something. Mark, where's he at? I missed what Mark said. I don't even see Mark in. Oh, there he is. Mark's gray. That's why I didn't notice. What's up, bro? Ken with 2 N's. How you doing, man? I don't know. I got busted. I got a busted rib. I have to say, it hurts to breathe. Well, just don't breathe, man. Just don't breathe, Mark, and you're gonna be good. Look at the scam rate on both, and Ethereum is higher. Dark Bro, is Ethereum higher because Ethereum has maybe less coins? Is Ethereum higher because it's got more coins? Or is Ethereum higher simply because there are more scams put out on Ethereum? Let's see. Do we ask the 8-ball if the bottom is in yet? We can. Jeffrey wants to know if the bottom is in. So Magic 8-ball, let us know. Is the bottom in? Ooh. Jeffrey, you may rely on it. I don't know if you can see that down there or not, but you may rely on it, Jeffrey. Very nice, dude. The 8-ball says that the bottom is in, man. Just jumped on. I heard you talking about Terra Luna real quick. Question for you. I bought it on Coinbase, transferred it to MetaMask. What should I do? Well, Ken, it's completely up to you if you just want to hold through everything that's going on, or if you want to sell it, man. I can't make a decision on, necessarily where you should hold it or what you should do with it. But if you believe we're going to see lower lows, right? If you believe we're going to see lower prices, why not sell it and then buy back in later? If you don't think we're going to go much lower than where we're at, and you don't necessarily want to be stressed out by the volatility, hold it, man, and don't even look at it. You know what I mean? Just hold it and don't worry about it. So I can't necessarily tell you which one to do on that, but if you do think that it's going to crash down even further, my question would be, why hold it at that point? Pika Power! Thank you very much for the Super Chat. Pika says, for Fabio Jones and Cheatin' Mo. We got a crying king. Oh, no. Fabio Jones and Cheatin' Mo. Oh, no. Pika, thank you very much for the super chat. Fabio Jones in the house. And cheating, Mo, you gotta stop that cheating, man. You gotta stop that cheating. A bottom is in, according to the 8-ball. Old rounder, we got that bottom in, man. Dork Lord, we gotta look at Dork Lord. Darkbro wanted to look at Dork. What do we, not DF. Dork Lord. This one. Dork Lord market cap on Ethereum is $1.4 million. Dork Lord market cap. That's still Ethereum. Dork Lord market cap on BNB, $12,000. That's a drastic difference, man. That is a drastic difference. Dude, if Dork Lord on Binance Smart Chain just gets to the market cap that it's on Ethereum, you're going to be sitting on 1,000x gain, dude. No, 100x gain. Oh my gosh, Dark Bro, I hope you get that 100x gains, man. Lil Sis is hungry. J-Bones, baby, thank you very much. We get it. I know this dude typed out a dozen. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was intentional, ladies and gentlemen. You thought it might not have been, but it was intentional. Lil Sis is hungry. You gotta eat them roses, Lil Sis. You gotta eat them roses right there. J-Bones, man, thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate you. And for the dozen roses. Those were for me, right? Those roses were for me, J-Bones. I'm pretty sure those roses were for me. Pika, no one messes with Pika. Nobody messes with Pika. PS5, you're right on that one, man. Ask the 8-ball what I should do with my Terra Luna Classic. Dude, I have to ask the 8-ball a yes or no question. Ken with 2 N's. You got to give it a yes or no question, because if I say what he should do with his, what should Ken do with his Terra Luna Classic, and the 8-ball says, the way I see it, no, that doesn't make any sense. You got to ask the 8-ball a yes or no question. So hit me up. I don't know, PS5. I messed her up pretty good this week. Get her, Mo. Mercy on no one. I'll be happy with 6K. Take it, Dark Bro. Take it. I'm not greedy. I don't blame ya, Pika. If you were a crypto chart, you would be bullish all day, every day. Much love and respect to the family. I like it, PS5. Nobody would ever short Pika. Nobody would do that. But nobody reminded me that it was 4:30 in the chat. So I'm going to hit you guys with an ad real quick here. 32 of you guys, thank you very much for watching. Should I sell it? All right. Ken with 2 N's. He might be watching an ad right now. But Ken with 2 N's wants to know, should he sell his Terra Luna Classic? Very doubtful, Ken with 2 N's. Very doubtful. So, Ken with 2 N's, it is, I don't know if you can see that, man. It's very doubtful that you should be selling your Terra Luna Classic right now. I'll tell you this. The Magic 8-ball has never been wrong before. Any of you guys know when the Magic 8-ball, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Magic 8-ball has never been wrong, right? Just never been wrong whatsoever. I had a feeling this morning I should swap Whale BC to Dork Lord, and boy, I'm glad I did it. Look at Whale BC. Let's go. I'm going to look at Whale BC right now. All right. Dork Lord down 8% today. All right. That's cool. Whale Big Coin is down 11% today. Yeah, dude. Whale Big Coin dropped off pretty heavy. Depending on when you made that transfer. Dude, this was probably you, Dark Bro. This was probably you. I mean, the volume's $177. This is probably you transferring it over to Dork Lord here, man. And then you're getting in this area, and it's down just slightly from where you were at. Dude, I wouldn't doubt that Dark Bro caused this decline. Did you do it in 1 or 2 transactions, Dark Bro? And when did you do it? I would love. I doubt you did it at 6:55 a.m. Eastern time. Dark Bro, if you did it at 9:45, man, I'm gonna laugh, because this is you if you did it at 9:45. I would love to see that was dark bro right there. That would make me. One transaction. It was 8:30. 8:30 for you. Nah, this would have been 9:45 for you, I think. What time does it say it is? 4:20. Yeah, I feel like that's an hour late. So it is 4:40 right now. That's right. This would have been 9:45 for you. If you did it at 8:30, that would have been right here. Dude, Dark Bro, I don't know, man. Maybe it picked it up. Maybe it picked it up a little late, and this was you selling right there as it picked up the price shift. I would love to know that happened. 8:30 your time. Yeah, that would have been. It spiked down was like 9:30. So I don't know if it just took a minute to update the price or what the deal was. But that'd be hilarious. Clay bro, I have no idea about after pulling my gains from Casper long that time before in profit to call long or shorts. I will get wrecked. Can you analyze? Not funny. Let me say this. Yeah. So Casper, I'm actually bullish on Casper, right? I'm bullish on Casper, just longer term as well. I don't know too much about Casper, but I'm bullish on it. So I do want to make that clear. But looking at it, man, we could pull up Casper here. Casper's got like one of the best charts in crypto that I've seen over the last year. So let's go look at it. I might still be on the... Nope, not on the chart. Casper, man, over the last 7 days, it's got some decent support here. I wouldn't be bearish there. I wouldn't be bearish right here. If you want to look at this long-term graph, here's what... Ah, man, I wish I had a trading view. It does not have a trading view. Hold on. Just let me refresh this. So, all-time graph on Casper. What I would be looking at are the higher lows being hit. Okay? And if you come in here, you can see kind of where this trend line should be. And maybe get it on a graph on one of the exchanges where you can trade it and mark your own lines. But it has done a phenomenal job. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta sneeze. And I don't want my allergies to kick up. It's gonna be terrible. Anyway, it's done a phenomenal job of hitting higher highs and higher lows since it was listed. And I mean, dude, it's up 200x. Since it was listed. It has seen some phenomenal gains to get to nearly $1 billion market cap. The only real pullbacks that we've seen in Casper are reverting back to the mean trend line. So if you can plot out this trend line here, you might see a decline back to the upper 3s or the lower 4s. Now, I do believe that we might go a little higher before you get that reversion. Just because every time it is increased beyond the past high. So that's what I'd be looking at, man. Sorry, I gotta sneeze like crazy right now. So if you guys hear me sniffling, oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, gotta calm the allergies. But yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. PS5 is that ascending trend line, and Casper looking very bullish on the long term. I know I'm gonna sneeze and then it's gonna turn all bad if I do. We're gonna be good though. Single-handedly wrecking the Whale BC chart. Dark Bro, I like it, man. Somebody else should go in there and buy up Dark Bro's dip now. I'm impressed, Pika. Always impressed with Pika. Born Day is like a birthday. Man, I missed out on You know what? Next level. Yes, we missed out on Casper. Before it really proved itself. So clearly, if you would have bought into Casper last year, and sorry guys, I'm not crying. It's a promise, it's allergies. I'm not sad that I missed out on Casper either. But I don't think it's done. Oh, gosh, I gotta sneeze. All right, I'm about to go mute here and go blow my nose or something. But Casper has 200x'd since last year. I do still believe that Casper can have a multi-billion-dollar valuation. So I am looking to add Casper. Once it has that little bit of a reversion there, I'm looking to add Casper. I do not currently own any, but that graph looks too good to not sit on it and wait until the next bull market. And maybe it does, man. Maybe it does hit a 10 to $20 billion valuation. And we may have missed the 200x on it, but I'll take a 20x every day of the week. I'll take a 20x every year of the decade. Oh my goodness. I need to calm down or we're going to have to end this live stream. But yeah, I would love to see some continuation of those gains on Casper. I don't think that we've necessarily missed out. We just missed out on the initial gains there. Do you think Bitcoin will pump or dump? If you're asking which one I think it's going to do first, I'm still bearish short-term on Bitcoin. Clearly, I'm bullish long-term on Bitcoin. But I think the short-term pressure on Bitcoin is still to the downside. I think the short-term pressure is still bearish here. Looking at it, you've got the death cross that just happened, I believe, last week. Oh my gosh, about 10 days ago. And it's unable. It fell down through this trend line. The death cross happened last week. And you could just see, man, it's looking, even on the last week alone, it's looking like it's trying to curl back over and retest these 25,000 levels before it's able to make it back up to 29,000. So I'm short-term bearish on Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. I might have to just go like this so you guys don't see me crying over the next 5 minutes. Oh, Clay takes days off and Mo has it's a sign. I'm telling you, Moji, it's a sign that I finally take the day off. And we got some gains out there that I was the one single-handedly suppressing the gains from taking place. So, Extremplar Divergenta. That's what I believe is going to happen with Bitcoin. Short-term bearish, long-term bullish. Don't cry, Clay. It's okay. Take a couple days off. Mochi, man. I literally am. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I literally am crying, man. And I promise, I'm going to miss you guys. That's why I'm crying right now. I'm going to miss you guys very much. I probably would. Never have held Casper this long anyway. Yeah. Dude, you know what? That's like a lot of people next level who say, dang, man, if I would have bought Bitcoin back in 2011, I would be sitting on $150 million right now. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, you little dirty dog. There's no way you would have held it for a 2 million X gain. Come on now. We know you weren't going to be doing that. So, yeah, especially with all of the bear market activity, man. As soon as you would have hit a 50% gain, you probably would have been looking at taking your profits right there. All right, 8-ball question. Ooh, this is a good one for Dark Bro. Dark Bro, if it says yes, I hope you make it. Is Dork Lord going to go to $1 in price? Cannot predict now, Dark Bro. Cannot predict now. You're going to have to ask me again in a minute because the 8-ball cannot predict it right now. Hey, bro, is there always a dump before the Bitcoin halving? Not financial advice. Well, I don't know, and we can go look at the chart, right? And I might actually need to see exactly when the last Bitcoin halvings were. I'll say this. I am just knowing the overall direction of the chart, right? And knowing the bull market and bear market cycles. There isn't necessarily a major dump off that occurs right before the halving. So if you're thinking about the cycle that we have seen take place over the last decade, it could coincide, yes, with the halving, because it takes place on a 4-year cycle. Right, and selling off and being bearish and then being bullish afterwards could be because of the halving. I don't think that it is, but it absolutely could be. So if you're looking at Bitcoin's decade-long chart here, and we're going to go out to Bitcoin. If you're looking at Bitcoin's decade-long, oh my gosh, man. if you're looking at Bitcoin's decade-long chart here, this was actually a very significant increase in price. It went from $68, $60, all the way up to 1,000. This was a 20x gain here, and it barely moves on the chart. You really got to zoom in order to see any significant gain. But this is that when you pull it out. So if you go all the way back to 2011, this is just a 2-year difference, right? This is a 2-year difference here. You're going from $2 to $1,000. That's a massive increase, right? If you go back to year 2010, you're looking at 5-6 cents per Bitcoin. And it stays pretty stagnant, moves up a little bit. But dude, if you're buying Bitcoin at 6 cents, look at this gain. If Bitcoin goes from 6 cents to $25, you're going to be freaking rich. I mean, you really will. You would have been rich if you rode it from $6 to $25. So this is essentially your first bull market right here. 2011, people catching on to what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin getting listed, people buying in like crazy. And then it dumps, man. It dumps from $25 down to $2. That's a 90+% decrease in the price action. That's a huge dump. Here, rips up in 2013 to $1,000 a coin. Dumps back off to about 200. 80% decline. 2017 come. Rips up $20,000 a coin. Dumps back off 80, losing 70-80% of its value again. $3,000 per coin. Rips up to $69,000. Dumps back off to 15. What is that, man? That's another roughly 80% decline in the price of Bitcoin. Rips up again. Oh man, no, I lost it. Can't zoom out on it. Rips up again in the next bull market, maybe getting back up to $150,000, and then it will dump off again. So yes, you can kind of coincide these declines with the anticipation of the Bitcoin halving taking place, but I can't necessarily say that that's what it is. And as far as like these little dumps are concerned, I don't know if these little extra dump offs here are because of the halving or not. So hopefully that kind of sheds a little bit of perspective onto it. If not, it might leave you saying, oh, Dark, oh, Dark Bro, man, that was crazy. That was crazy. Dark Bro, don't scare me like that, man. Dark Bro, thank you very much for this super chat, man. My gosh, Claybro owns it. What if Claybro is Shitoshi? Dude, if I was Shitoshi, man, I would probably... If I was Shitoshi, I would probably, I can't say for sure, but if I was Shitoshi, I would probably try to give that guy a little bit better of sentiment in my videos and so on. I would probably talk slightly higher of him. I would still try to maintain this idea that I was not Shitoshi, but I don't know if I could talk bad about myself like that much. Kind of say that I'm that arrogant or something. I'd have to have some severely split personality if I was Shitoshi. Can't dollar cost average on Bitcoin, but cheaper. You can dollar cost average up, Moji. You're allowed to dollar cost average up. So if I buy $1,000 of Ethereum right now, nada, and it rises to 3,000, how much money am I gonna make? 30%? No, if you buy $1,000 right now and it rises to 3,000, okay, assuming that you're doing your prices in US dollars and not in Brazilian reais, that nearly doubles the price of Ethereum. So Ethereum is currently trading in the bottom left-hand side of the screen at $1,587. If it's going to reach $3,000 per coin, it's going to get back up to these levels right here that it saw in, when did it last see these? April of 2022. It would double in price. So you would make 100% if Ethereum gets back up to $3,000 per coin. Your $1,000 would turn into $2,000 if that's the case. So if you buy $1,000 worth of Ethereum right now, and it goes up to a little over 3,000, it's gonna have to be what, 3,160, right? At the current price, it would have to go to 3,160. But if it did, you would have $2,000 in your account. So you would double in price. Hey, Wall Street Meme had its pre-sale in today. 4 a.m. Tier 1 listing on OKX. Gary, when does it get listed, man? When does it get listed? I want to know. And I want to know if it dumps off once people are allowed to sell. If those guys that got everybody listed. And do you know what the first pre-sale was in at versus what this last pre-sale was at? Or what they're going to be listing it at? Happy Monday, bros. Kombu, happy Monday to you as well, man. Roulette Wheel says huge dump. A Buttcoin went through huge dumps. Bitcoin also went through huge dumps. I don't know too much about Buttcoin, but yes, every time that Bitcoin had its rally, you were looking at 80 to 90% declines afterwards. And here's the thing, man. This is what you got to remember. You know, you really are losing that much. 80% is essentially what we lost in Bitcoin going from 70,000 down to that 15,000 mark. That was an 80% decline. Those types of losses, they perpetuate the idea that it's over, that it's done. The bear market is never going to lead to gains again. When people lose so much money, they can't see the future. It ceases to exist for them. And they're blinded by the present. Don't get blinded by the present, man. You saw it in 2011. You saw it in 2013. You saw it in 2017. You saw it in 2021. I mean, don't let me say you're going to be seeing it in 2025. Okay? Don't let me say, man, you know, Roulette Wheel was here. Dude was here every day for 2 years, and he missed out. Don't let me say Dark Bro's been here first in the chat every day for 2 years, and he missed out simply because he gave up. Guys, every bear market has turned into a bull market, and I got to remind myself of that. That's why I'm reminding you guys of that. Luigi Brew, what's going on, Luigi, man? Glad to have you in here, and thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, if you're in here, of course. I'd take $138,000 gain. Me too, man. Me too. Claybro, wow, that was all amazing analysis and advice. Truly, you are the go to crypto. We'll be here when you hit 1 million subs. LFG. I'll tell you this right now, PS5. I appreciate that very much, man. I'm sure there's a lot of other guys out there that are extremely intelligent, extremely talented, and they could do the same thing, man. But I really thank you for the encouragement. A Bitcoin smells stinky. A Bitcoin is no good, man. 4 a.m. is when it's supposed to be listed. Ooh, man, that sucks. 4 a.m. I'm not gonna be watching that listing, Gary, but hopefully we can check out some of the prices tomorrow. And if you want to come back in the morning, oh man, I'm not gonna be live streaming tomorrow. Keep an eye on it, Gary. Keep an eye on it. We're gonna talk about that. I want you to bring it back up on the next live. Should I sell out of Shiba Inu? Master. Now, here's the interesting thing. I still believe in Shiba Inu coin. I believe that the ecosystem team, however, is losing a lot of their attention and losing a lot of their trust. So, what I differentiate is Shiba Inu coin is not an ecosystem team's token. Shiba Inu coin is what they built around. So even if things are looking bad for the ecosystem, I don't think that destroys value for Shiba Inu coin. So it's up to you, man. Tim, thinking he's first. Let's get started. What's going on, Tim? Down about half of what I haven't. Jeff, honestly, man, I believe everybody is close. If you haven't been averaging down, I believe everybody is at those levels, man. I really do. Never give up. Never surrender. Die with honor. Do it, Dark Bro. If you sell now and the bull market returns, you're going to regret this for the rest of your life. The next bull market is going to be massive. The next bull market is hopefully going to be led by institutions and massive trillions of dollars. Okay? That's what I'm hoping for. So I agree. with old rounder, man. I don't want to see people. If you gotta sell out, right? Like sell out. I don't care if it's stressing you out too much. You know, cut back a little bit or whatever. But dude, if you see 10x, 20x, 30x gains, you know, if you get $3,000 invested and it would have turned into 100, that's a lot of money, man. That is a lot of money. If you've got 1,000 and it would have turned into 10, that's still a lot of money. And that's only $100 a month for the next 10 months. You know, if you've got 2 years before we see these gains, you can stack up some cryptocurrency and really not miss it along the way. It's just so stinking tough. When you put it in, put $100 in, turns to 50. Put another $100 in, now all of a sudden you've only got 75. Put another $100 in, and now you've got 100. I mean, now you're at $300 put in, and you're sitting on 100. And you put another $100 in, and it goes up to 150, 160. All right, it is tough to see it go down during the bear market, but you are going to love it during the bull market. Let's see. I get up at 4 a.m. So I'll be watching. I have to go to work at 8 a.m. Gary, you get up a long time before you go into work, man. Have a great few days, peeps. Enjoy your Grams Clay. Thank you very much, Moji, man. All of you guys. Yeah, I'm most likely not going to be able to live stream for the next couple of days, but I will be back for sure on Thursday. But just depending on how things go, keep an eye out. We might go live, but I don't want anybody to have the expectations that we will, and then of course that we don't go live. So make sure to just keep an eye out, all that good stuff. If I don't go live, enjoy the next couple of days, and then we will be back on Thursday for sure. Get your names in the chat right now, guys. We're going to do some shout-outs, and then we will be back tonight with videos at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Appreciate every single one of you guys for being in the stream today, keeping the chat going, keeping it awesome, and having a great time. Next level, man. Shout-out to you, Dark Bro. Enjoy it. Moji, PS5, Gary. See you later, Gary, Dark Bro, Moji, Dark Bro, Gorilla, Tim, PS5, Future of Crypto. See you later, man. Dark Bro, Tim, see you later. Roulette Wheel, Moji, Tim, SD. Later, everyone. Later, SD. Back to the Future. See you later, man. Jeffrey, Gorilla, Roulette Wheel. Later, adios, old rounder. We got Master Bye Bro, Bye Master Bro. We've got Moji, PS5, Tim, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, J-Bones. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.